Oh god. Oh no. Oh god. Oh, the Nasdaq's down 12%. Oh, it's the end of everything. It's the Armageddon. Oh, why? Why has this happened? No. Oh. Oh, what's this? Oh, Bitcoin's down 12%. Oh, baby, this is the moment I've been waiting for. Yes, buy. Oh, yeah, Bitcoin. Yeah, oh. Exploring all of the latest from the crypto world and beyond. Top stories of the day. Are ongoing fears in the stock markets a good thing for Bitcoin? IDEX gives users a big surprise, and Chinese propaganda hits the blockchain. And let's just get into it, guys. Stock markets are having a terrible month with the Nasdaq, S&P 500, and Dow Jones all experiencing their worst month since 2008. And global markets are following suit as fears of the deepening trade war between China and the USA heat up, or perhaps we may even look to the Federal Reserve raising interest rates as a factor. But the question I want to answer is this: is buying Bitcoin a good idea in times of economic uncertainty? Well, curiously, during the tough times on the global stock markets, Bitcoin has been relatively chill. Well, for Bitcoin anyway. But an interesting thing is that while stocks have plummeted, gold has risen in price during the last month as investors move into perceived safer options. Bitcoin has a good chance of performing well during a meltdown of these more traditional markets, since we have seen a huge increase in services catering to big money investors, especially in terms of custody, financial instruments like Bitcoin futures, OTC services, and regulation. The increased normalization of Bitcoin as an asset class could work in the favor of Bitcoin's price moving forward. However, to any stock traders out there who are freaked out by the Nasdaq's 12% drop, you may not be able to handle Bitcoin because it does this kind of crap all the time. For any would-be investors out there, it is also relevant to keep in mind that the global stock markets are massive and very mature. And while lots of opportunity exists in stocks, it is nothing compared to the potential of the cryptocurrency markets, with the entire industry's market cap in terms of assets, that is, not in companies linked to the industry, such as Coinbase, being around $200 billion. Nigel Green of DeVere Group is calling for a 5,000% increase in the crypto markets to $20 trillion over the next 10 years, which sounds rather bullish to me. There are so many new assets being created all the time that may have massive value moving into that future. Although he does state that the influence of Bitcoin will lessen over time as other assets become stronger market players. Currently, we see the dominance of Bitcoin at nearly 54% of the total value of the entire crypto market. In the coming years, this could drop substantially. But even if Bitcoin is only 20% of a $20 trillion industry, that's basically the investment opportunity of the century. And to put that in perspective, Bitcoin would still be less than the total market cap of gold at that point. I would love to know what you think. Will troubles in the stock markets be a good or a bad thing for Bitcoin? Bitcoin Rat, do you have an opinion on the topic? What do you have to say? Bitcoin Rat, no! Humanity! Oh my god! Oh my god! Japan has given formal approval to its cryptocurrency industry to self-regulate. The move will allow the Japan Virtual Currency Exchange Association to ensure that exchanges are following legal requirements and to punish those who are misbehaving. With a spokesman for the Japanese Financial Services Agency saying, "It is a very fast-moving industry. It is better for experts to make rules in a timely manner instead of bureaucrats doing so." This is a positive move by the Japanese authorities. Let us hope that the industry does everything it can to maintain that trust that has been given to them by the Japanese government and to not break the rules or abuse their power. Now Chinese citizens can receive their official government propaganda on the blockchain. The venture capital division of the Communist Party of China is getting on the blockchain train by signing up their official newspaper to a strategic partnership with a blockchain laboratory. A hilarious story considering the story that I covered in my last news video discussing the Chinese government's desire to censor the blockchain and particularly what is published there. IDEX has announced that New York State IP addresses will be blocked from using their services. Just a quick reminder, VPNs are your friend, everyone. This announcement, of course, led to the outrage of many users and enthusiasts of the platform questioning, why is this decentralized exchange blocking people from accessing it? The first point, New York, you're ridiculous. Sort it out. What are you doing? You're so behind the times when it comes to regulating these businesses. Second point, we need to take into account what actually is decentralization. Because we often think of it as a black and white issue, but in reality, it is a shades of gray issue. IDEX is decentralized in regards to you being in control of your private keys at all times. It is obviously not decentralized in terms of who runs the website and their business model. Third point, there are lots of DEXs out there, so if you don't like what IDEX is doing, or you live in New York, then go and check out the competition. I, for one, will continue to use IDEX as it is a premier place for getting early access to projects before they hit larger exchanges, but I am no fan of this move from the IDEX team. Elastos holders have got a surprise as the token lockup program has been canceled and the token will now be returned to investors. The move was taken to make Elastos as compliant as possible with regulations and to avoid future price fluctuations during unlock periods. This saw an immediate plunge in the price of Elastos, which was already suffering a lot from the ongoing market conditions. While the short-term effect will be a bitter pill for many ELA holders to swallow, the long-term effects of this decision should indeed be positive. The team at WePower is proving the power of their renewable energy platform in Estonia, releasing the test results of their nationwide energy tokenization program. WePower, with their local partner Ellering, have converted a year's worth of data onto the blockchain, turning 26,000 hours and 24 terawatt hours of production and consumption data into nearly 40 billion smart energy tokens. Estonia is totally up to date with smart meters, thus providing itself as a perfect testing ground. Now the challenge will be to roll out blockchain solutions to countries and regions with less infrastructure. But so far as test cases are concerned, this is certainly a very positive step forward for the relationship between renewable energy and the blockchain. If you are in Brooklyn, then you can enjoy a special treat as a selection of rare Pepes will be displayed for public enjoyment. The Pepe meme has become one of the many darlings of the cryptocurrency community, and hosting an exhibition of the digital art pieces is yet another fascinating crossover of the art world and digital collectibles. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. Let me know your opinion on any of the stories down below in the comment section. Thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell to stay up to date with what's happening in crypto. Come and join the conversation with me over on Twitter. Long live the blockchain, and peace out till next time.